Hi, Ron Davidson again, and this is far and away the most important video of my whole library for you, the layperson, because I'm going to expose one of the diamond industry's dirty little secrets and how the diamond cutters, in conjunction with diamond retailers, rip you off and con you. But before we get to that and I expose the dirty little secret, let's just talk about the fundamentals of diamond cutting in proportions. So, let's assume for a moment that this is an ideal cut diamond. Now, people use the term ideal with GIA, Gemology Institute of America. The top grade they give is excellent. So it's excellent. And then next is very good. Then good, fair, and poor. Now, right off the bat, I advise you to not even look at good, don't look at fair, don't look at poor. The reason being that if you're looking at a diamond and you're looking at a certain clarity grade and higher, Si2 or higher, and a certain color grade and higher, let's say I and higher, virtually 100% of what you see with the unaided eye, without a microscope, without magnification, is a function of the cut. So you can even have a D, internally flawless, which is the top color, top clarity, but if it's cut poor, fair, or good, it's going to be a lifeless stone. So I concentrate primarily on excellent and very good. There's a slight premium for excellent. I think it's worthwhile, and probably 90% of the diamonds I sell have an excellent grade for cut. Now, if this is an excellent or an ideal cut diamond, it is designed in such a way with these depths and these angles that it reflects most of the light back. So if you have light coming in, it's bounced back to this side and back up to the eye of the viewer. So most of the light is reflected back. It acts as a little mirror, and you get a lot of fire, scintillation, and brilliance in a stone like this. Now, let's look at the other two options. The first one is if the stone is cut too shallow. So let's draw a shallow diamond here in profile. Now a shallow diamond, the light comes in, and because you can see this angle is not steep enough, the light seeps out the back. It acts almost like a pane of glass. Now it's a deceptive stone because when you go into a store, if you're looking at a shallow stone or a deeper stone, which you're going to get to in a moment, if it's loose, you get light coming in from the backside. So while they're loose, they look okay. But you have to visualize this set with prongs, and there'll be a gold or platinum bridge underneath. You get another claw here. So it all gets wrapped in metal, and you don't get light coming in there any longer. As a matter of fact, this is quite dark in here. So a stone like this, you're getting light seepage not only out of the back, but you're also getting, you're able to see underneath the stone, this dark area, so it actually goes dark and lifeless once it's set. So it's a little deceptive because, like I say, in a store you can look at a shallow cut or a deep cut stone. They look really good, but once you put them in a piece of jewelry, that's it. They just go very lifeless. Now we're going to expose the diamond industry's dirty little secret. And it is a deep cut stone. Now, why it's so nasty is, first of all, like the shallow stone, you get light seeping out the back, so it's going to be very dark and lifeless. But why it's so nasty is, let's assume for a moment that this diameter here is that of an ideal cut or excellent cut GIA 80 pointer. So it should be cut like that. So you go, let's just erase this for a moment, give me a little room. You go to two stores. Store A has this ideal cut, excellent GIA, and it's 80 points, and it's $3,000. Now, you're thinking, maybe I'll go for that magical 1 carat mark. So you ask Store A, who is a straight shooter and honest, how much his 1 carats are. And he's going to quote you, let's assume, $6,000 for a perfect, excellent cut GIA 1 carat diamond. And you go, thank you very much, sir. I'm just going to do some comparison shopping. So you go down the street to Store B. Now, first of all, I could virtually guarantee you if he's selling deep cut stones, chances are he's not doing GIA certificates either. He's using one of the for-profit labs that bump their grades on a consistent basis. That's a whole other issue. But now you go to store B, and he has this deep cut stone, and it's the same diameter as the 80, but now, because it's deep, it weighs a carat. And he says, I'm holding a special today. And because I like you and your fiance, I'm going to give you this diamond for only $4,000. And you pop down your Visa and you think you've got a great deal. No, my friend, you have been conned. You've been sold what should be an 80-point stone, and it has all this excess baggage here. And instead of paying $3,000 for an ideal cut, you've paid $4,000 for a deep, deep, deep cut, in essence, 80-point stone. So you can see how the game is played. And we've all seen those ads where it's like, 1 carat, blowout price, too good to be true, $19.99. Well, there's a couple things at play here. First of all, almost always they are too deep, and they're actually only the diameter of an 80-point stone. Secondly, most of the time, those specials are selling what are called brown stones. Now, top light browns, where there's just a hint of brown in the body color of the diamond, is heavily, heavily discounted. And between the deep cut and the light shade of brown, which a layperson isn't even going to notice, it's very subtle, this brown tinge, but it takes the value of that diamond down by 60 to 70%. So you walk out once again, $19.99, think you got a great deal. No, you have been hosed. That stone maybe is only worth $500 or $1,000. So you've got to look for at least a very good, preferably an excellent cut diamond. And once again, GIA certified or AGS, American Gemological Society. All other certification is suspect. Thank you.